all right. Happy Easter, everyone. Hope you guys are having an awesome Easter. First of all, my name is 12 Gauge. I'd like to welcome you to my channel. If you're not new here, welcome back. If you're new here, try to figure out something you like, something that you're able to enjoy to keep coming back. If you enjoy the content, like and subscribe, tell your friends. Let's go from there. Everything that's stated in here is my opinion, and all the information is alleged until found out otherwise. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get the show started. You know, one thing that I've noticed in my short time on this YouTube platform is there's going to be some people that leave comments that are not so kind, and I just don't understand it. But I'm going to tell you one thing for sure. I can't change the way I talk. I can't change the speed that I talk. I can't change the way I look. So if you don't like it, don't fucking look. Don't listen. That's all I got to say to you. Simple as that. I'm not going to get into the back and forth. I'm not even going to answer you in chat because, the information is the information. That's all that you should be worried about, not about who's presenting it. Just in a popularity contest. So I don't know what to tell you, but that's all I got to say about that. Another thing is, I had an individual utilize my content the other day, and she was trying to show that I didn't know what I was talking about, that I was mistaken. As I said in the beginning, everything's alleged until proven otherwise. Well, I just happened to get a comment from an individual to back up what I was saying on this stream. And let me show you. One of the popular streams that I have is called Idaho4, the Ring Camera Part 2. And in that stream, I talk about the Ring camera that's at 712 Queen Road. This individual says, I found the camera at 712 over 6 months ago, and I was a mod at Drunk Turkey, and Daniel had a segment on it. I kept it close, and I passed it on to a few creators I know well. It's actually the 700 apartments you were talking about. Appreciate the hard work. I have pictures with date, and it was there November 13th, and may be in play if or captured anything. I can verify there was a camera, though. So there you go. For those of you that want to get sloppy and try to just get views or whatever based on something that you believe is not true, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I'm not going to get into that. I just don't know what to say to you. Because I don't put out stuff on speculation. I don't. It's a big waste of people's time. It's a big waste of people's energy. And for individuals to use my content to try to diffuse or debunk something that I put out just because they don't understand it, just because it's not in the PCA, does not mean that this didn't happen, this didn't occur. Because you know what? I saw this with my own eyes. I heard it with my own ears. I wouldn't have put it out there if it was just something for hearsay value. So there you go. There you go. And, I just, I don't want to get into that back and forth stuff because there's just too much, there's too much drama going on right now. And I don't understand it. I really don't. I don't understand why certain people are feuding with other people and they have issues with what they're talking about, what they're saying, certain things like that. I really don't get it. Um, but I try to stay pretty objective and I try to stay pretty neutral when it comes to information. Well, let me see if we can talk about this one. It's about the Elantra that was captured outside the Exxon station. I had a friend of mine send me this, and we're going to talk about it, but he's busy at the moment, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about it because it's interesting to me and I want to discuss it, and we'll probably discuss it whenever he's not busy. But let me see if I can pull this up first. Okay, here we go. If you guys have been following this case at all, you know most of the stuff that I'm going to be talking about, and you know most of the things that I've discussed on this. But I'm going to talk about the white Elantra. This blurry, not this, I didn't mean this one. Not that white Elantra, the other one. The one that was circling the house. That's the one I want to talk about. I want to talk about this white Elantra right here. I know that we've seen this countless times and we've even discussed about it. Jeff and I talked about it. We went 3, 4 hours on it. We talked about it, talked about it. We were putting launchers up. We're trying to discuss all these things regarding the white Elantra. But that's not what I'm bringing it up for tonight. I'm bringing it up because I want to show how a camera films something in movement, okay? I want you to see this Elantra going in movement and how blurry it is to capture something going in movement. Many people believe that this Elantra that's being shown, or whatever vehicle this is not really clear enough to decipher what kind of vehicle it is. So I wanted to show you another picture to kind of show you how capturing something in motion diminishes the clarity. You saw the white vehicle. Now look at this white vehicle. See, it's in motion also. There's a camera capturing it. You see how clear the stuff that is not moving is, and you see how blurry everything that is captured in motion is. So this is the same concept as what we just saw. We just saw the white Elantra or whatever that vehicle was in movement, and it captured about the same thing. Now just try to use your imagination and picture this being at nighttime. Then you could really understand what I'm talking about right now. So I just wanted to take a moment to give you that illustration. Let me show you that other one again. That way you can actually see what I'm talking about. Okay, here's the Elantra or the said car in motion. So do you see how everything is clear, even though this is a copy of a screen or something of that nature, but you can still see the road is clear. It's not blurry, but everything else right here is blurry. So that should tell you how difficult it is to capture movement on a camera. I mean, you've seen it in the other videos where they allegedly had people moving on Linda Lane, where they were seeing shadows, they were seeing all kinds of stuff, and they didn't capture anything but shadow movement because the camera wasn't good enough to capture anything else. They couldn't capture faces, they couldn't capture anything else. I mean, even when you saw the guy by the dumpster, you didn't see his face. You saw the outline of the hoodie, you saw the coat, you saw his shoes, you saw the color of jeans he was wearing or pants he was wearing, and you may have saw the shirt under the coat, but you didn't see much else. You didn't see anything else. But with people using cameras and zooming in and zooming out, the pixels are going to be diluted. They're going to be not as clear. They're not going to be as concise as something that's still, or if you have an expensive camera that can capture rapid shutter speeds, then it's going to capture it. It's going to capture the movement, and you're going to be able to see exactly what it is that you're trying to capture. So if we would have had a camera with rapid shutter speed, we would have been able to see what kind of car that was. We would have been able to understand that people were not making stuff up, that no, that wasn't a picture of an iPhone capturing the on the outside of a mirror, looking inside, getting another captured image. That's about all I got tonight. It was going to be a quick one. I wanted to address some things because you know what? There's not a lot of information on this still, but it seems that some of my videos are capturing steam and people are nitpicking already. If you want to nitpick, that's fine. Don't listen. Don't don't listen to the information. Don't look at me when you're listening, or speed up the video if I talk too slow for you. There is a speed up button. You can speed up the sound of my voice, and you can actually hear it in chipmunk mode. So, you know, it's all up to you. It is what it is. So, I hope that you guys have an awesome Easter. Um, I had a great time this weekend, a little too much fun. That's why I'm calling it kind of early and don't have a lot of information. I just wanted to get on here to show you that little bit. And thank you for Jeff H for that that picture of that car under the bridge. I don't want to I don't want to put anything out there that has anything to do with the Idaho 4. That had nothing to do with the Idaho 4. That was just a stock photo used to illustrate camera function and how difficult it is to capture a moving object. Well, that's all I got, guys. Maestro, cue the